I want a space that I put this on the wall, period. We're gonna be moving like furniture out the trim aisle because I want to do some trim in that room. Me second guessing everything, like would I do the texture? But he's doing so good. Oh, it looks so good. Kinsley does not like vacuum cleaners. Look at this. This is boy math. If I lay down like this, then you're not 6 foot. Hi, good morning. How are ya? Well, it's kind of the afternoon now. Well, it's noon. We're still calling it morning. I've been working all morning. I'm just on the computer. I finally took a shower, got ready for the day, and I'm like, okay, I have to do something else besides just sit here at the computer. I just like get restless, you know, like editing and stuff, but I edit best in the mornings and I know that, so I just kind of like prioritize it. I'm just sending something to my phone so that we can head out because we have things to do today. I have to go get supplies for this makeover. I'm officially starting it today. We're gonna be moving like furniture out maybe later. I just have to do like clips and things. And I'm gonna go pick up paint samples. I need like supplies from the hardware store for like some molding things that I wanna do. Things. We have to do things today. What am I trying to drop? Okay, yes, okay, I'm trying. Think, MaCenna, think. Romeo's on his way back just from the post office and we're gonna go eat and then start our day because I was getting hungry. So I was like, oh, do you wanna go eat first? He's like, yeah, sure. So we're getting things to strip the beams. We're doing it again. Just need a few more of these like scrapers, and orange strip worked really well for us. Disposable gloves. I think we should be good. We should be good on all of that. Now we're gonna go to the trim aisle because I wanna do some trim in that room. I wanna see what they've got because it's been a while since I put some trim on it, but I think they should have what I need. Okay, I honestly should have known better. I know that Home Depot doesn't have the same kind of like pretty moldings that Lowe's does. Lowe's always has better options when it comes to like decorative moldings. I knew that, but it was on the way. So we're at Lowe's now. We're gonna try. They always have so much more decorative molding. They even make, I think I've mentioned this before, but they even make the kind of like batten kind of wall texture look in kits. I think that this is like, you know, just overpriced. You can totally do it yourself, but it does make it easy. You know, like you literally just like put them up and they're already like cut and everything. But they have two options I'm thinking of. They have this option that is a little on the skinnier side, but it's $5 a piece. Everything at Home Depot was like $2 to $3 a linear foot. So for 8 feet, that would have been quite more costly than this. There's also this option, which is much more thicker, but it's double the price. So this is $9.99 and that's $5. I just don't think I need to do this big, and they don't have enough. I think they have like 3 pieces. The rest of these are like more like have like texture on it. I don't like that. I wouldn't do the texture. Would I? Me second guessing everything. Like, would I do the texture? I don't know. It kind of looks, well, it doesn't look quite like dental work, but kind of. If you've ever seen dental work before, it kind of looks like, well, not really this, but you see how it looks like, kind of like teeth. Okay, we are gonna get started on the bedroom. Just need to like start preparing my brain and actually even pick up the camera for the first time to actually like start filming the makeover video. I think there's gonna be a lot that we do. I cleaned out Lowe's on that trim. I got 20 pieces. Now, do I think I'm gonna use 20 pieces? No. Do I hate going back to the hardware store when I didn't get enough of something and then finding out that they sold them and they don't have any more? Yes. So I bought all 20 just to make sure I had enough, and then we'll return. Or we'll have other projects too that I want to add that to. I have been dying to do wall treatment for so long. I just needed, I think this is the perfect space to do it. So we're gonna start working on that. And while I'm doing like, you know, my like filming and like doing that stuff, Romeo is outside putting white lights, like white wire lights. Hold on, baby. White wire warm lights on the front tree. Actually, our dead tree. But he's doing so good. Oh, it looks so good. We need more lights. We bought them out. Wait, is that your last box? Oh, wow. Dang, it only did 2 of them. So here is what the tree is looking like. It is a dead tree, but in winter, everything's gonna look dead anyway, so it won't matter. That's your last bunch?
My last bunch.
Okay, so now we are on a light mission again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need like 3 more. So at least 2 for this, or maybe even 3, I don't know. At least 2.
At least 2?
Yeah, so I can at least put 2 over there. Because that one's a little bit skinnier, so it may go up.
May go up a little further. How many do you have on this one? 3?
2.
And 2 on this one?
Yeah.
Where's the 5th one?
Maybe this is the 3rd one. This is the 3rd one on this.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a bigger,
It's a bigger chunk.
And you're gonna see this one
the most.
more.
Yeah, you're like kind of slanted.
Well, I know, I don't.
It is gonna look really good because this, like the other birch tree that we did, is kind of behind another big ivy tree that you can't see from the street or when you're driving up, but you can see once you're at the house, like walking up the pathway. So it's an important tree, but like we needed another one. But this will be the only time that we get to decorate this tree because we're gonna take it down because it's dead. We've done the house so far, the roof line, half of the walkway, like walking up, and then our big tree, and now this tree. So we still got a lot to do. So we're gonna finish up all the lights on the first day of Vlogmas, which is starting Sunday. No, Saturday, the 2nd. Whatever, December 2nd will be the first day of Vlogmas. So we're gonna be tackling this like in the next couple of days for the first day. Here are all of the pieces that I got. So that'll be really good. They were $5 a piece. You know, so I'm hoping we actually don't use them all so I can return them and it becomes a less expensive, you know, project. We are on the move again. It's totally dark now. It's 4. Stop, Kinsley. Kinsley does not like vacuum cleaners. Look at this. Granted, Romeo left it to where it's really taunting her. Okay, I'm gonna move it. Okay. I got it. It's a monster. I know. Ah, Kinsley. Okay, I saved you. We have to go back to the hardware store. I cannot get through a project without going to the hardware store thrice. 3 times. And I can't find my shoes. Oh, it looks so pretty in here. I can't find my shoes. Truly. Yeah, I also have to fix our toilet. That's a whole thing. I think our pump gave out, so it keeps running. It's a problem. Because 1, we have to turn the water off going to the toilet because if it runs, we're paying for water unnecessarily and it makes a noise. So we have to turn it off and on every time and it's just getting annoying. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta fix it. I'm gonna attempt to fix it myself because I think I can. I think it's the pump. I tested everything else. The pump, yeah, the fuel, the valve, like what tells the toilet that there's enough water in the tank? That. I researched it. So I'm going to try myself. If I fail, we'll call a plumber. But at least I can try for like, you know, not that much money. And I have a list that we need to get from the hardware store of my stuff that I need for the makeover. And we need more white wire lights. So we're going to go to Target and try and do that. And we need a little bit of groceries. So we'll just probably get them at Target too. Okay, Kinsley, we'll be right back. Guess keys would be needed. I'm so scattered. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh, that tree looks good. You're so cute. You just want our lights to be perfect, huh? You're not gonna do it right now, are you?
No. I'm just getting the ladder ready for it.
Oh, you're getting the ladder ready for it? So we're kind of just wandering around Target at this point. We've got some super random things. I feel like that's what Target runs are kind of for, and I have a list. I don't know, we're just like wandering around. I was in the book aisle actually, because I really want to start the Fourth Wing Iron Flame world, get into the fantasy world of like those books. And I wanted to see how thick it was, because obviously I'd get it on my Kindle, but they are sold out because I think it's like, I feel like I've heard people talk about it a lot recently. So maybe people are reading Fourth Wing first and then they're going to read Iron Flame. But I was looking at that for a while. And all the books that I've read, I could see them all on the shelves because it's weird. It's different reading them on a Kindle. I know. We can't find anything we're looking for some reason. Now we're at the hardware store on a mission. Do they have them? They do. Wow. This one actually does have a lot of them. He's very happy. How many more do you want for it?
Okay, so 2 more up there.
The amount of lights.
More up there.
I'm so glad you get to buy these once and then you have them every year as long as they still light up.
And 1 more up there.
I don't know what 1 more up there means.
In my head, it makes sense.
Okay, cool.
I can't think of how many like branches.
Yeah, and then we have the extra sickle light, the icicle lights for the.
What were you gonna put on the pillars? Little brick columns.
Oh, I'm not gonna put lights. I'm gonna hang wreaths.
Okay.
And light the wreaths.
And then how about on the side, like the side gate, side fence?
No, I wasn't planning on putting anything there. You want to put something there?
Like to drive.
To drive up.
And to the left. Not putting anything there at all, huh?
Do you want to hang something there? Or what?
It seems so dark.
Oh, okay.
I guess we can see what we have. Huh?
What if we did like more icicles? Like put the icicles. I mean, they won't hang down very much, but you know, that'll be like going up the side.
Well, that'd be cool.
We never measure.
I know. What about?
How long is our?
Do you have enough? You have enough.
Yeah, I think I have enough for that. Those garlands that I bought are already lit. I don't know why we're always ill prepared for this.
Hopefully there's a lot.
So this only does like 14 and a half feet.
Let me see. I'm still.
If you're laying down. I like this is boy math. If I lay down like this and I am 5'10", you're rounding up to 6 foot. You're not 6 foot. I'd say it's about 40 feet.
Yeah,
30 or 40. Yeah. So 3.
You think it's gonna look ugly there?
I don't know. If it doesn't look good, we'll return them. We can return them. We got other lights to return.
Are these the right ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, heading to the plumbing aisle. We need a genuine Toto fill valve. I am now a plumber. I do not know. It's in aisle 37. We're gonna figure it out. Doing plumbing things isn't my favorite. I'd rather do electrical things. Like plumbing stuff is just kind of like gross. Okay, here, the fill valves. It's genuine. It's by Corky. And it's genuine Toto fill valve. We found it. Genuine Toto. Because Toto is our toilet. Oh, this one's all messed up.
Let's get a
fresh one.
Yeah. Fresh.
Toto is our toilet and it's an older model. That's why we have to make sure that we have the right, because our basin back here is like pretty small. I want this, and then I also want a new like one of these just in case that could be the problem, like the seal is messed up.
I was thinking about that too.
I tested it and I don't think it is, but I mean it's pretty inexpensive to replace, so we might as well.
Right. Oh, universal. It's universal.
Yeah, they usually come in like 2 or 3 inch.
3 inch.
Because like it could always just change out this part. Ours is bigger than this. I can guarantee you right now it's a 3 inch.
Okay. I'm a genuine Toto.
Oh yeah, go with Toto. Is that a 3 inch? Yeah, 3 inch. Let's do this. We made it back. Oh my gosh, sometimes it just takes a while to get everything that you need for a project. And then before you know it, the day is gone and you're like, okay, I'll start tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna officially start. I did a lot of like the clips that I needed for like before, and took some pictures before and things. And then tomorrow we're gonna move the furniture out. We're gonna put, like obviously we have to strip the beam, and I want to work on some other things. So we're going to officially start the bedroom makeover tomorrow. So I'm excited to really dive into it. I think I got the majority of the supplies that I need for now, especially for like my first few projects that I want to do in here. The only thing I did not get to do was go by the paint store and pick up some paint samples. I'm realizing that now. go in the morning because I really do want to test some paint. Like after we get like the project going and stuff, I want to put the paint in here so I can see it, and then like the swatches so I can see them at different times of day. And I want to test a few different darker, moodier colors. So going back to what we're talking about, books. Now, you guys know I love my Kindle. This was literally the best thing that Romeo has ever given me. And I did tell, like I told him like, oh, you can buy me a Kindle. That's really what I wanted. So he got me this for Christmas last year. And this year, I think I've read a little over 20 books, which for someone that doesn't read, that is quite a lot. The series that I'm reading right now has been the Inheritance Games, and I'm on the last book, which is the new book, which is the Brothers Hawthorne that just came out more recently. And I really only get to read at night, like for about 30 minutes to an hour before I go to sleep, because I don't really have the time during the day. Because if I start reading, I would love to have time during the day, but if I start a chapter during the day, I won't want to put it down. So it's not productive for me to read in the daytime, because I'm like, that's all I'll do. I'm probably going to be able to finish Brothers Hawthorne, within the next like week or so. So I've been thinking about what I want to read next. And I mentioned to you guys that I was looking in the aisles and I saw Iron Flame sitting there. And I don't know if it's just because like I've gotten on Book Talk. Like I've been getting a lot more posts in my feed about books and things. Even like ACOTAR like has come up. ACOTAR. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've never dived into any of these like more fantasy books. Do really love like more fantasy style like TV shows and series. So I think that I will really enjoy it because I've heard so much about Fourth Wing. I feel like I should read that first, but if you've read it, let me know. Comment if that's where I should start, or there's a different series or something like that. Iron Flame was a thick book. I mean, I think it was like over 600 pages, which would have been one of the more like lengthy ones that I would have read. I don't think I read anything over like 400 pages this year. But since I've taken my break after Vlogmas and I have like downtime to just like decompress, I know I'm going to be reading a lot more. I really want to start Fourth Wing after Vlogmas. I have this other book that I actually got. It's like physical. I don't know where I think it was at Costco. This is just like probably like a more romantic kind of thing. In the Weeds. It's from the Love Light series. A grumpy farmer and a no-nonsense social media influencer have another chance at love in this charming romantic comedy. Sometimes I like to mix these in because they're just like super lighthearted, like they're nothing too serious kind of thing. But I got that one in like a physical copy one day when I was there. So I'll probably finish Brothers Hawthorne, read that one since I have it already, and then dive into Fourth Wing. So let me know about it, but don't give me any spoilers because I don't want to spoil it for anybody else, including myself. Like, don't like tell me what happens or anything. Just like if you really liked it or others in the fantasy series that you would recommend. I'm actually quite tired now. Just like running around and like getting all the supplies is always like takes so much time. And then just planning, like I obviously want to do a wall treatment in here, which is what we got supplies for. And I have to like plan out the walls because I'm like, I need them to be evenly spaced and perfectly positioned. And there's a lot of like little decisions to make when you do wall texture, wall treatments, really. Not really like, well, when I say wall texture, sometimes like lime wash or like a that type of thing comes to mind. That's not what I mean. I'm doing like actual like wall details. I have this like small door for my closet that I want to disappear. Like I'm probably going to paint it the same color as the wall, just in a higher sheen so it's more durable. And then I kind of want the wall treatment to kind of like go like around it. I see all of those things need to be done. Like, but that door is shorter than these doors, which is a different height than these doors. That makes it really complicated to like figure out where you're supposed to like put things. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting. And I also want to do it behind the bed too. Even though we will have a headboard, you'll still see some of it. And I just think it's going to add such like a cool texture to the walls. And I've just been dying to do it. Like I truly, it's coming from a place of like, I want a space that I put this on the wall, period. So anyways, I'm going to get ready for bed. Honestly, probably read a little bit on my series because it helps me to like decompress. You know, I find that like TV doesn't really help me do that. It doesn't help me like unwind at all. So I like to get off my phone, get off social media, and just read a few chapters, and just like I feel like perfectly good, and then I fall asleep. It's beautiful. I've been craving apple cider. I love hot apple cider every year. I prefer hot apple cider over hot chocolate. I know. She would like be like, you're insane. No. And so we're actually going to be putting up that Christmas tree as well, because we're actually having Christmas at the cottage. I was hoping we would have it last year. This year, we are going to be able to do it. My whole family's going to be there. A new tradition for us is finding the ugliest ornament that we can find. It's so much fun. Wait, we should do that. Like, I like weird ones like that.